Yes. All are welcome to Bhagavad Gita 18 days class, which is conducted by our ISKCON Mangaluru temple. Okay. And today is the 9th day. If we complete today's chapter means we will complete 50% of Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Hare Krishna. I know some of you are you know everything. You are old students. Even Mokshit is saying, I know Prabhuji everything. Huh? No, you don't know. Okay, no issues. As usual, what we will do, we will start the class with our prayer to our Guru. And today's chapter name is very most confidential knowledge. This is the knowledge shared by our Krishna. What is the knowledge? We will now discuss. And Raja Gruhya Yoga means most confidential knowledge. Generally, this knowledge was never given to by Krishna to any others. That's why this chapter is named as most confidential knowledge. Yes.
Rajgurya Yoga.
Yes, Rajagurya Yoga. What we will do, we will start our class with prayer. Okay.
Yes.
As usual, I will read. Yes, as usual, I will read one line immediately. You have to start reading. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshuruन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः
नमो विष्णुपादाय
नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे Okay, we will start the class with small kirtan. I will try my level best to sing. Okay. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hari Ram Sankirtan Ki Jai. Okay, this is the chapter name is confidential, most confidential knowledge. Ninth chapter, and by this we will complete 50% of our half journey towards Bhagavad Gita. Prabhuji, what we have learned in the past, we know everything, but what we will do tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'm just sending daily PDF randomly tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I will directly ask what Shravani, what you have learnt, what our Mokshit, what you have learnt in third chapter, what Janvi Deepa, what you have learnt in seventh chapter. Directly I will ask. So try to just read that what means try to just go through about what we have learnt. We will revise tomorrow. Now today, why this chapter is named as a confidential knowledge, Prabhuji, means, yes, you just see this in second shloka of ninth chapter. This knowledge is the king of all the education. We have already seen that zero. If we know that science knowledge, then it is zero. If you know social, it is also zero. Without Krishna, without Krishna's knowledge, everything is zero. So from where I told this is the what second shloka, which is saying that if we are having the knowledge of social, then also we don't have full knowledge. Then if we are having the knowledge of Ayurveda, yes, we have become doctor, we know about medicines, everything, but we don't know how the soul can be created, who has created the soul, and after death where we will go. Now again our knowledge is zero. How we can go to Vaikunta, free from where we came, everything we don't know, means again we know only zero. And finally, Prabhuji, I know about astrological knowledge, I know about Mars, I know about Pluto, I know about Jupiter, I know about all the planets, but ultimately you don't know after death where you have to go, means again your knowledge is what, zero. So Prabhuji, I know science. Yes, I know science very much, very much. But that also, it is not sufficient. Whatever the knowledge you people right now are, we people. So even I am also included. Whatever we are all having knowledge, that knowledge is zero. Why, Prabhuji? Means whatever the Krishna is created, we are finding. Whatever the Krishna has already created. Okay, Krishna has created planets. We are finding, yes, this is that planet, that is this planet. Only we are just finding. And suppose we are digging in the earth, we are finding one metal. We are saying, I found gold, I found petrol. But already it was created by Krishna for ourselves. This is very important. And suppose if Ayurveda, what is this Ayurvedic but medicines with the plant? Who has created this plant? Krishna only. All the living entities as well as non-living entities, all the material as well as spiritual, everything, spiritual world and material world was created by Krishna. So from where we got this knowledge? From Bhagavad Gita. Krishna himself is saying that I am the creator of spiritual and material world. See, that's why that knowledge which is the king, means which is the topmost knowledge, what you people are learning, that is Gita knowledge, which is on the top floor. You just think these are all the knowledge what we are getting. Without the Gita, then our knowledge is not full, it is zero. And if you add the Gita knowledge, then our knowledge is perfect. That's why in the second sloka of Bhagavad Gita, clearly it is mentioned that the knowledge, this knowledge, what Krishna is revealing, what Krishna is teaching us, this knowledge is king of all the education. So that's why you should learn Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Prabhuji, why we should learn only ISKCON Bhagavad Gita? There are several Bhagavad Gitas are there. But why you are always saying that our Prabhupada, founder Acharya, Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Prabhupada, who is founder Acharya, we should read only ISKCON Bhagavad Gita. Why? Because we have not changed it. Our founder Acharya has not changed Bhagavad Gita. Whatever the Bhagavad Gita is there, the same thing has been interpreted. Same thing means without changing Bhagavad Gita as it is. That's why the name, whenever you purchase the Bhagavad Gita, on the heading itself, it will be mentioned as Bhagavad Gita as it is. Means we are like a postman, just whatever Krishna has delivered the message, we are just forwarding this message to you people without changing, without adding, without subtracting. This is what Bhagavad Gita. And our Bhagavad Gita, ISKCON Bhagavad Gita, is the only #1 position. Means several crores of copies have been sold of ISKCON Bhagavad Gita. That is very important. And several people, several crores of people, after reading Bhagavad Gita, they have changed. Because it is very clear, and whatever the Krishna has conveyed the message, we are giving. Now in the second sloka, this is the second sloka. Now Prabhuji, what is there in the 26th sloka? This is very important sloka. What you people have to remember this sloka for your entire life also. Why, Prabhuji? Why what is there in this sloka? Now we will discuss. I am unmuting all of you. I will read one line and immediately you have to read, and everybody should synchronize. Don't jump to the second line, because this sloka is very important. That's why this chapter name is given as most confidential knowledge. In what way Krishna will be happy, we will see after learning this sloka. Yes, I am unmuting all of you. Wait. Yes, now you are unmuted. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Once again. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति Excellent. तद अहम भक्त्या उपरहतम. Once again. Tad aham bhaktya uparhatam. Ashnami prayatatmanaha.
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
Yes, what is the meaning of this shloka? How the Krishna will be happy? See, just one by one. Okay, you want to read? You people want to? Okay, wait. I forgot because some of them are very perfect in reading the shloka. Oh yes, Janvi, Deepa, you are interested in reading the shloka? Read. I will just unmute.
पुष्पं फलं तोया यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्या उपाश्रिताम् अश्नामि प्रयतात् मनः.
Excellent, Manasvi, and unmute yourself and read.
Yes, Prabhuji. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachhati tad aham bhaktya upahritam ashnami prayatat manah.
Excellent, read Mokshit. Hare Krishna.
पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रचायति तद् अहं भक्ति उपार्थम् अश्नामि प्रयत्मनः.
Excellent. It is prayachhati. Prayachhati. Okay. Excellent. Where is yes? Unmute yourself. Dhanya. Hare Krishna. Dhanya. Read. Try to read. Are you there?
Yeah.
Read. Can you read?
Patram phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tad aham bhaktya upahritam ashnami prayatatmanah.
Excellent. And who else want to? Mrinal, you want to read? Okay, read. I will start the translation now. Okay, read.
यो मे भक्त्या परञ्चति तद् अहं भक्त्या परतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः.
Excellent. Bhumi Puriyari, read.
Radam pashpam palam toyan yomi bhaktya prayachhati tadham bhakti apahartam yashnami prayatatma anaha.
Prayatatmanaha. Okay, Agraj, unmute yourself and read.
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तद् अहं भक्ति उपार्थम् अस्नामि प्रयतात्मनः.
Prabhuji, why you are asking these many people to read? Why? Because this shloka is very important. How Krishna will be happy? Krishna himself is giving this knowledge. See, you do this thing. I am very much happy. Yes. Hasvika, read. Translation. You just read the translation.
Yes, Prabhuji. If anyone offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it.
See, Krishna is so merciful. He is not saying, no, you should kill big animals and you should offer me as a sacrifice. No, Krishna is so showing so much mercy. What he is saying, you just offer me a small tulsi leaf. I am ready to accept. But it should be with love and devotion. And if you offer me one small flower also, I will accept your offering. And no, Prabhuji, we don't have tulsi leaf, we don't have flower also in our house. Okay, if you offer one small fruit, Krishna will readily, means he will happily accept your offer. Why? Because you are offering the same with love and devotion. This is what very important. And finally, no, Prabhuji, we don't have fruit, we don't have flower, we don't have tulsi leaf also, Prabhuji. Then what we have, we can do, Prabhuji? We cannot, we don't have anything, Prabhuji. But finally, what Krishna is saying, you just offer me water also. Simply, he is ready to accept water. But any prasadam, always remember any prasadam what you are offering to Krishna. Maybe it is rice, maybe it is dry fruit, maybe it is water, maybe it is flower, maybe it is fruit. But try to remember that you just plug one tulsi leaf and you just offer along with the tulsi leaf. Then only the Krishna will readily accept anything. This is what very important, because with the tulsi leaf, Krishna will always be happy. And another important point you have to remember in your lifetime, you should never plug, you should not take that tulsi leaf on Ekadashi and Dwadashi next day. Because on that day, generally, we will be on the fasting. We will think that even Tulsi Maharani is also on the fasting. That's why we should not disturb Tulsi on Ekadashi as well as Dwadashi. Okay. So whatever you are offering, Krishna is so merciful. If you can offer any leaf, Krishna is readily accepting. You can offer flower, he is happily accepting. Krishna is, if you are having offering fruit also, he is accepting, and water. And but in all these things, you have to add one small tulsi leaf. Then only the Krishna will be so much, he will be happy. This is the knowledge Krishna himself is revealing in 26th shloka. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Then why we should not offer? That's why you always remember. Always, if you want to purify from heart, what you have to do? Okay, from body we will be purifying ourselves. Daily we will be bathing, and yes, we are purifying. But very important thing, from the heart, if you want to purify, what you have to do? You have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and you have to you have to eat prasadam. This is what very important. Whatever you can offer. No, Prabhuji, my mother, my parent, we don't have costly what sweets. We cannot offer that sweet, and my mother generally will not prepare all variety dishes, Prabhuji. My parent, then what I have to do? Simply just offer one flower or offer one small leaf of tulsi. That is sufficient. Krishna will be happy. This is what you have to remember. Now, we are going to the next slide. What are the things to be offered to Krishna? Yes, tulsi you can offer, flower you can offer, and any fruit you can offer as a prasadam. And finally, water. Generally, empty water we will not keep, and that's why what we will do, tulsi water. Just have one leaf of tulsi in it, then it can be offered to Krishna. Krishna is going to definitely accept your offering. Okay, happily he will accept. Now you just see, we are just going to the past times. Prabhuji, actually, who has offered pushpa, that is flower? In Gajendra Moksham, there is one story of Gajendra Moksham. Hope I know everybody, you know the story, but I will just touch the outlines of that story. There was one big elephant was there, there, and actually it was a king in the previous birth. Finally, due to the curse, it has become Gajendra. And he was very big, and one fine day he was drinking water in that some pond or nearby river, and suddenly one crocodile attacked. They both were fighting with each other for their life. And when the elephant was that Gajendra was about to die, because Gajendra in his previous janma, in his previous birth, he was a great devotee of Lord Narayana, who is the form of Krishna only. Then what he did, he simply took one lotus and he started praying. Vishnu or Narayana, whatever means, who are the forms of Krishna only, he started praying. Ultimately, what happened, just with one flower only, he started praying God, Lord Krishna, means Lord Vishnu. Ultimately, what happened? Lord Vishnu came, and he came on the Garuda Vahana. He came on the Garud, and finally he killed that crocodile, and he saved the elephant, whose name is Gajendra. See, just by offering flower, Gajendra got moksha. Gajendra got liberated. This is what very important. Krishna generally in Hare Krishna, are you able to hear? Okay. Yes. So this is what Krishna in Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. See, the Pushpam means flower. Gajendra was offering one flower, and God has accepted. Now there is one small story of, we all know that Shabari. Shabari, what she used to do? She used to offer daily. She used to offer prasadam. Whatever may be the fruits, she used to taste it. Whether it is sweet, then only she used to offer to Lord Rama. And finally, one day, suddenly Rama came to the Shabari's home. And what happened? That Shabari, again, she started tasting the same fruit. Again, the same fruit was offered to Rama. But generally, what we will think, Are, how we can eat this? This was already what she was already half of the fruit she ate. No, Baba, we will not eat. This will be our mentality. But Lord Rama, who is one of the form of Krishna, what he is doing, he's happily accepting. Happily accepting. This is what generally, if we learn Bhagavad Gita, Krishna does it, simply he is not telling any whatever he is saying in Bhagavad Gita, he is also implementing, he is also performing, he is also, suppose he is promising anything, yes, he will do it. We should not think, okay, only it is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, no, Krishna will not do. No, we should never think like that. Krishna will definitely do, because it is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, he will definitely do it. Okay, see, this is the past time. And finally, when Krishna and Sudama, we know in this picture, when Sudama is the old age friend of Krishna, one fine day what happened, when they have grown up, Sudama became very poor, and Krishna became Dwarkadish. And finally, when Sudama was going to Krishna, his wife gave some what a feast means, some little amount of rice was given, food, some offering was given. But Krishna, Krishna is so merciful. Just by accepting the offering of Sudama, in return he gave golden palace to Sudama. Golden palace and others, he became the other jewelries and other everything he has given just by accepting small amount of prasadam which was given by Sudama. This is the greatness of Krishna. Okay, and we also know one story, Krishna and a fruit seller. What Krishna did, he took all the fruits of the fruit seller and he just gave little amount of that some rice actually. Finally, what happened when she went to his home, she was surprised that fruit vendor entire that entire her vessel of fruits vessel was changed into jewelry. This is what the mercy of Krishna. Okay, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. This is what you should never forget. This sloka also may be very important, and what Krishna is saying, this is also you should never forget. So we are just moving ahead. Prabhuji, then what is prasadam? Prasadam means, which you just see here, whatever we are offering to Krishna, that is prasadam, and that prasadam only we should try to eat. Suppose if you are eating, if you are drinking water also, first offer to Krishna and take that water and add in that water, add add that prasadam water in what your jug or your whatever may be the bottle, what you are drinking, then entire water will become prasadam. Okay, then only you will be purified. Okay, yes, Hare Krishna. Adya, unmute yourself and read. A little bit big, I know, but you have to read.
Found in a channel of his Khan says Krishna does not accept anything from the hand of a non-devotee. Why should he accept? He is not hungry. He does not acquire any food. He accepts only devotees. That's all. That is the main point. So one has to become a devotee. Krishna's prasam is extreme temperature.
Yes, yes, Haribol, excellent. See, our founder Acharya, it is his photo. What is his name? A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Okay, so our founder Acharya of ISKCON says that Krishna does not accept anything from non-devotee because he don't know Krishna. He don't have any what love and affection, devotion towards Krishna. Krishna never accept any food, any offerings of a non-devotee. Then what he will do? Actually, why he should happy? Why he should accept it? Whether he is hungry? No, he is not at all hungry. He does not require any food. But Krishna, whenever we are offering, what he sees, he sees that yes, this devotee is having so much of love and affection. That is very, very, very important. Love and devotion is very important. Okay, Prabhuji told, I am offering. Yes, I am keeping one glass of water in front in my puja room. No, that should not be your mentality. You should think, okay, my Krishna is also feeling thirsty. We have to offer one water to Krishna because Krishna will be happy with Tulsi. Tulsi Maharani, we should also add one Tulsi leaf in it. And Krishna is also hungry. My Krishna, how I am getting hungry daily. How I am eating in the morning, afternoon, night, 3 times, 4 times. I am just eating like that. My Krishna is also hungry. Is feeling hungry. Then what I have to do? I have to offer prasadam to Krishna. This should be our feeling. Then only the Krishna will show his mercy. Okay. Hare Krishna to all of you. We are just moving ahead. Now, Prabhuji, from this chapter onwards, you are just saying that we have to eat prasadam. But Prabhuji, I got a doubt. Why we have to eat prasadam, Prabhuji? This is the doubt. So, why we have to eat? The answer is in order to purify our mind. And very important thing, if you want to advance in your spiritual life, spiritually, if you want to progress, if you want to advance in bhakti, then you have to eat prasadam. Prabhuji, daily I am chanting, Prabhuji. 1 mala, 2 mala, 3 malas I am chanting, but my mind, my thoughts are going here and there. Then you just try to eat, offer whatever you offer to Krishna, try to eat as a prasadam. And in our ISKCON temple, not only in our ISKCON temple, if suppose where you are residing, suppose you are residing in Mumbai, or if you are residing in some other place, in that place also there is one ISKCON temple is there to nearby to your house. Definitely you visit, and if you visit, try to eat prasadam. The more you eat prasadam, the more there will be the changes. You will find the changes definitely. This is what you will feel over a time. Okay, why? Because here it is saying the third reason. The more you eat prasadam can be eaten. Why we will eat? To develop finer tissues in our brain. There are so many tiny finer means small tissues are there. Even that will also develop by regularly eating what prasadam. And one way is chanting, another way is eating prasadam. Okay, see how our founder Acharya, he used to cook himself and he used to offer. By why he is cooking at that age also? Because he was having so much of devotion and love towards Krishna. Huh? Yes, this is one of the prasadam thali. Yes. Now, this is what the confidential knowledge what Krishna has shared in 9th chapter. Now we are just learning about Damodar Leela. Prabhuji, what is this Damodar Leela? There is one Damodar Ashtakam is also there. Then what happened when Krishna was very small? We know that Krishna was very naughty. He was disturbing this. He was stealing butter. He was going here and here there. And finally, mother, she was fed up with the naughty acts of the Krishna. So one fine day, what happened? Krishna, her mother decided that no, what I will do, I will do one thing. I will caught Krishna and I will tie. Means you just see how Mother Yashoda is tying with a rope to Krishna. This is one stone. What it is called grinder or whatever maybe the thing. Just she is tying to a big stone. And surprisingly what happened, when she was tying with the one rope, the rope was means by the magic of Krishna, it was becoming small and small and small. And finally her mother surrendered before Krishna. What Krishna? So I am bringing big ropes, but they are becoming so small. Please help me in order to tie you. Then Krishna accepted her request. Okay, now mom, you can tie me. Like that, in just he told, and finally she was able to tie Krishna. One knot. He means finally Krishna could not move. Her intention was Krishna is going here and there because this is a very big rope. Now Krishna will not move here and there like he was thinking. But finally, what happened? This is one of the Leela of what is Damodar Leela. Why he has played Krishna in order to liberate Nal Kuvera and Manigriva. There were two actually demigods. Now they were cursed by one Muni, saying that you have to become like a plant, big plant you have to become. So in order to liberate themselves, Krishna played this all Damodar Leela. Fine day, on that day, what happened? Even though this stone was very heavy, Krishna somehow managed it. Now Krishna want to get rid of that particular stone, and he started crawling with the stone, and finally, there was a two big trees were there, and they were fallen. Now, can someone, yes, Hare Krishna, who is the Sanskriti, unmute yourself and read.
Yes, Prabhuji. Krishna delivered the twin Arjuna trees who were Nakula and Manigriva. They were cursed by Narada Muni to be born as trees in the cow yard of Nanda Maharaj.
Yes. See, we always think that Krishna is what Prabhuji, Krishna is actually so small. Krishna has recently born, but you are saying Krishna is a supreme personality of a God. Can a small child can what do this thing? When there are two big trees, just by pushing the trees, will the tree will suddenly fall? No. Why they are falling to the ground? Because Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. He knows that they are not trees. I have to liberate them. Then what he did, he just liberated both of them, Nalkuvera and Manikruva. And actually, who was that Muni who has cursed them? He was Narad Muni. Because of the curse, they became like a tree. Finally, they got liberated by our Krishna. Okay. Now we are just moving to the today. What we will learn about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. How, what he used to be, what he used to do when he was a child. Okay. Yes, I will ask one by one to unmute yourself and start reading. Okay, Ashrit, unmute yourself and read. I will give almost a chance to each and every student, means everybody. Yes, Ashrit, read.
Nimai played various games in the Ganges daily. He grew restless with every passing day. After school hours, Nimai would accompany other Brahmin boys of Navadvipa to bathe in the Ganges. All boys challenged each other by splashing water.
Very well. Thanks. Harja, Ashrit, excellent. You have read. Now, what Nima used to do, he used to play various games in Ganga. There is one river at the village of our Nimai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is river Ganga. He used to go to the Ganga daily. They used to play along with the friends. And like that entire day was just how we used to pray, how we will play cricket or other games. They used to play various games in the water. And whenever after school hours, Nimai would accompany old Brahmin boys of Navadvipa. Where they used to go? They used to Ganga. And they used to splash the water. Generally, even what we will do, if we are along with the friends or relatives, we are in the water, we will throw what we will splash the water from one person to other person. The same thing even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to do. Oh yes. Yes, Latika, unmute yourself and read. Latika, are you there?
Prabhuji.
Can you read?
Prabhuji, it's showing in the same screen for me, Prabhuji.
Okay, Sanvi, whether the screen changed? Can you read?
Yes, yes,
Prabhuji, now it's changed.
Okay, read. Okay, read.
Upon meeting other young boys, Nimai and his friends would taunt them until a quarrel broke out.
Where have you went, Latika? Okay, Sanvi got read. Okay, no issues, Sanvi. Very well, excellently you read. Sometimes what will happen due to network issue, that will be the problem. You will face that problem upon meeting with the other young boys. Nimai and his friends would used to taunt them until a quarrel broke out. Generally, Nimai, what he used to do, Nimai and his friends, they used to just taunt others, other group of boys. They used to say this thing or this thing or other thing, so that they both have to fight. The argument should be changed into fighting. Finally, you just see. Yes, now where are you? Latika, where have you went? Okay, no issues. Venya Prabhakar, unmute yourself and read.
Nimai and his friends would always win those fights as they were more powerful.
See, what happened? Because of the argument, both have started fighting, and they always Nimai and his friend, means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his friends, used to win the fight because they were more powerful. Why they are powerful, Prabhuji? Because he is nothing but Krishna, a Krishna who took birth in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose childhood name is Nimai. Okay. Now, what is this slide? Yes, Sinchal RB. Read.
Yes, Prabhuji. Oh, how in cheating, Nima looked with his body covered with dust and spoil.
What happened? What the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to do, what Nimai used to do. Oh, how enchanting Nimai look with his body covered with the dust and spots of blanket. Generally, what he used to used to look like this. Everybody was saying, see how the Nimai is looking. Now, okay, Sinchal, you got the chance. You lower your hand. Now, who is next? Yashasva Shivasai Varma. Unmute yourself and read. Yashasva Shivasai Varma.
Prabhuji,
Read. We are able to hear you. Read.
many
Many renunciate.
Many renunciate
Devotees
and devotees and householders would bathe in the jungles.
Hmm.
Nemi would
Splash
splash water on them with his lotus feet.
feet. Yes.
In this way,
Be
he
sure.
stored his victory up upon them.
Excellent. Now, what whenever the others are, because there is a Ganga river which is flowing. Now, what even others used to take bath in the Ganga daily. But what Nimai used to do, he used to splash the water on them. Now, actually, they don't know that he is Krishna only. But whenever they are praying in the Ganga, he used to think that he is. They used to think that Nimai is once again splashing the water on us. But indirectly, what he is doing, he is showing his mercy. He is blessing them. Generally, in the temple also, some water will be splashed on us. Why? Because in order to purify ourselves, like that, our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also showing the mercy by what? By just splashing the water on them. Yes, we are just moving ahead now. Wait, who did not got the chance? Archana Bhatt.
Nimai contaminated anybody who had completed their bath by throwing mud or spitting on them.
Yes, who even Nimai was also naughty like Krishna only. Nimai, what he used to do, and those who have completely took bath in the Ganga, what he used to do, he used to take some mud and he used to throw on them. Those who have already taken bath, and he used to split. He used to spit on them. Just it is one of the what a naughty act of Nimai, and everybody used to. Those who are means those who are facing the problem, they will become angry. Now what they will do, and finally you just see, okay, this is also one of the past incident. Yes, Pragya Singh, read.
Nimai would climb on someone's back and shout, I am Mahesh.
Mahesh. Actually, what happened generally in Ganga, what the people generally they will do, they will take dip for 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. or 11 times. So what Nimai used to go do, he used to go climb on them, and he used to say, you are praying Mahesh, I am Mahesh, I am Shiva. Like that he used to tell. But nobody used to believe him. Actually, he was he is the supreme personality of God. He is Krishna. He has created Mahesh. He has created Brahma. He has created entire universe. But they don't know, na. For that reason, they used to think that okay, Krishna is doing all naughty. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing all naughty things. Like that, they used to think. Okay, yes. Who else want to read? Oh, I am just finding who are new. All are I know that everybody I gave the chance to almost all. Samruddha Khair. Read.
Everybody blamed him not to be mischievous, but he paid no heed. Nobody could catch him because he was the fastest swimmer.
Yes, this is also one of the excellent quality of our Nimai. He is a very fastest swimmer, and whenever he used to do any mischievous thing, immediately he used to swim in the water, and he used to because he's the fastest swimmer, he used to go to the other end. This is what we are learning in the past tense. Now, those who got the problem with the naughty Nimai, what they generally in the gopis also, whenever the Krishna used to take the butter, and whenever the Krishna used to throw the stones on the pots, when they are walking with the water or butter, what the gopis used to do, they used to complain to the Yashoda. Here also, what is happening? All the affected persons of the village, they came and they started complaining the father of the Nimai. Who is father of the Nimai? Jagannath Mishra. Everybody came, your son did like this, your son did like this. Everybody started complaining. Yes. Who is next? Dhanya. Okay, Dhanya, read.
The enraged Brahmin stormed into Jagannath Mishra's house to complain about Nimai. They complained one by one.
One by one, everybody, because Nimai was spitting, Nimai was throwing the mud after taking the bath, and the Nimai was going and he was climbing on their shoulders, and he's shouting that I am Shiva, I am Mahesh. Everybody started one by one. See, your son did like this. See, your son did like this. Everybody started complaining. And finally, what happened? Yes, Janvi Deepa. But it is very okay. No issues. I will read. Next, you can read. Anyhow, Seva is the Seva. You can read. Okay, say read. Next one also you read.
Nimai stole my Shiva Linga deity.
See, Nimai also what he did. He went. He one of the complaint is Nimai sold my Shiva deity. This is what Jagannath to the Jagannath Mishra. One of the what the resident is complaining. Now what others are complaining? Yes. Who is next? Okay, from top to again I will just go through to whom I did not give the chance. Wait. Arey, Disha and Srinivasan, I could not give. Yes, then again Arushi, I will give the chance.
He splashes water on us while we meditate and says,
See, this is what Nimai is doing. See, Jagannath Mishra is even splashing the water on us, and he's also spitting like that one by one, just complaining. And okay, Arushi, unmute yourself. What is here in the slide? Just try to read. Read. Wait, we are waiting for you. Some network issue. Are you there? Wait, Arushi. Your voice is dragging. Some network problem.
Kaliyuga, I'm Lord Narayana himself. Look at me. Who are you?
Okay, no issues. Your voice we are not able to hear properly. Okay. Who is Sharanya Menon? Unmute yourself and read.
In Kali Yuga, I'm Lord Narayan himself. Look at me. Whom are you meditating on?
See what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he himself is going and he is saying that those who are meditating, oh sadhu, why you are meditating? Yes, I am in Kali Yuga, I took the birth. I am the Lord Narayana. I am the Krishna. Like that he was saying, but everybody ignored him. Nobody used to believe. This is also one of the complaint that your child is going and he is saying that he is a Lord Narayana. This is also one of the complaint. Okay. Yes. Wait. Those who got the chance, try to lower your hand. Shravani Mathad. Unmute yourself and read.
Yes, Prabhuji. I step into the Gangas to recite Gayatri Mantra. From uh, from nowhere, Nimai comes underneath the water and pulls my feet.
He stole my flowers to here. What Krishna was, what Nimai is doing from underneath. He is going and he is just pulling the what feet of the of those who are complaining to Jagannath Mishra. This is also one of the pastimes. And see, you just see Nimai friend how they are laughing because they are falling because of the mischievous activity of Nimai. Everybody was happy. Other friends are happy now. Yes, who is next? Okay, Achutya Papanapalli. Yes.
My son is so small, and Nimai throw water in his ears to make him cry.
Actually, what Jagannath Mishra is saying, my son is so small. Nimai throws water in his ear, in his ears to make him cry. See what the Nimai is also pretending. He is also acting. No, father, I did not do. They are telling all false. They are not speaking truth like that. He was just giving all excuses. Now, finally, what happened? One of the complaint was he stole my Bhagavad Gita. Nimai also stole one of the one of the residents of that Navadvipa. He stole one of the Bhagavad Gita also. This is what the complaint on the Nimai. Yes, Mokshit, you got the chance. Wait, Akshara.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Read. No issues.
Forget all his anger in love, embrace and bled with bliss.
Yes, what happened? Generally, because generally he is a father. Father have lot of parents, not only father, mother, parents generally have the lot of love and affection towards the child. Here also the father forgets everything, and when he was started crying, immediately he lifted the Nimai and he started what? No, don't cry. He has removed his entire anger. Actually, this is what the pastimes of Nimai. Yes, Mrinal, unmute yourself and read.
Nimai went to his friends who were overjoyed to see him. They said, Nimai, you very clever, saved yourself from good beating. Saying so, they all had a good laugh.
Good laugh, yes. Because the father was about to scold them. What he did, he started crying. finally everybody was laughing. Everybody, the friends are feeling very happy, saying that, okay, Nimai, somehow you escaped from the this is what the pastimes of Nimai. Okay, it's still I thought that up to here it was over. Okay, Vedashri, unmute yourself and read. Then again Hrudaya will read. Yes, Vedashri.
Sachimata confided in Jagannath Mishra. She said, all the complaints about Nimai cannot be false yet. There is no sign of him having taken a bath. His hair was dry, body was covered with dust, and he had books with him. Perhaps he is the supreme personality of Godhead and has appeared in our house. I am completely bewildered.
Bewildered. Now,
Bewildered.
yes, yes, excellent. Haribol to all of you for participating the reading seva. Okay. Now, Sachimata got doubt. See, one person can give a false complaint or he's intentionally is doing the complaint, but so many people are coming, so many residents of Navadvipa are coming. How come it will be? It is possible. All the complaints of Nimai cannot be false. Yet there is no sign of him having taken bath. Generally, if anybody go and if, they will bath in the river, what will happen? The clothes will be wet and the body will also be wet, but there is no sign on the Nimai. This is what their doubt. And his his hairs was also dry, body was also covered with dust, and it is not possible. This is also one doubt. But again, one doubt is why others are complaining that Nimai is doing this. They are little bit confusion. Now, because he is the Krishna, he knows all the magics. He is the supreme personality of God. That's why both are having confusion whether my son is good or whether my son is naughty. Okay. Hare Krishna. Now, who is next? Okay, Hruday, read.
Both felt very happy thinking this way. Their hearts filled with affection and nothing else mattered to them. Little Nimai's 2 hours of study seemed like 2 yogas to them.
Yes. Excellent. Then afterward, Jocelyn will read. Yes, both felt very happy thinking in their way, in this way. Their hearts filled with affection and nothing else mattered to them. Nimai's little Nimai's 2 hour studies seemed like 2 yugas for them. Actually, when he used to study, when he was child, he used to sit for 2 hours. They used to think that 2 yugas are passed. Such a love and affection towards the Krishna means Nimai was there with the parents. Now, okay, all glories to. Okay, Jaslyn, read. Anyhow, I told that you should read. Read. Jaslyn, unmute yourself. Read. Read. What happened? Finally, the chapter completed. Hare Krishna. Read. Are you there? No. All glories to Nimai, wonderful water pastimes. Nimai Pandit ki jai. Okay. Now you can ask your doubts and I will clarify your doubts. And if there are no doubts, directly we will go to Shloka class because Arya Agraj, sorry Agraj, Arya, I did not give the chance to you, but next time, tomorrow, definitely I will give the chance. And whoever they have asked, I will save your Prabhuji, which Prabhuji, unmute me. Prabhuji, can I get a chance? Definitely, Agraj and Arya, you have sent so many messages. I will give you chance tomorrow. Wait, I will type one key because yes, everybody is waiting for key. Our shloka reciter Manasvi is also typing that she is requiring urgently. She requires key. Wait, I am just typing and I have to see where the key is. Okay, attendance key is. I am typing because if I will say, it will be. Sometimes it will be mistake by me. Okay, 395610 is the attendance key for today. Horrible to you. See, even I am also attending now. See how I am also marking my attendance. www.understandgeeta.attendance. Attendance. See how I am marking. The same thing you have to do. See, attendance key, it is there. What is the attendance key? 395610. Submit. Finally, my attendance also got marked successfully. Now nobody will complain that Prabhuji, you did not take the class today. Okay. Hare Krishna. Now today we will start our sloka class. Those who want to leave, they can leave. I will start sloka class. 108 important slokas. 108 important English slokas, because for past 2 days we are not able to take. Those who want to leave, they can leave. Adya, you are having a doubt. I will clarify your doubt first, because I am daily saying that I will take sloka class, but I am not taking now. That's why everybody is angry on me. There's I will do one thing. You type any doubt in your chat. Till then, I will read any sloka so that others will chant the sloka. This is very important sloka. Everybody, I am just unmuting. Just unmute yourself. We will read 11th shloka. Okay, Janvi. Don't make the noise. I am reading the shloka. Avajananti mamuda. See, once again I am reading. Avajananti mamuda. Manushim tanum ashritam. Once again, Manushim tanum ashritam. Param bhavam ajananto. See, it is a song of God. We should sing like a song. We should not sing. We should not tell like a answer. Question answer in our class, school. How we will read? We should not read like question and answer. It is a song of Krishna. Try to sing like a song. Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. Okay, wait. See, entire sloka I will try to read. I am also learning with you. Yes. Avajananti mamudha manushim tanum ashritam. Param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. Okay. Now one by one. One by one you unmute. What I will do, I will make one of you as a co-host. Okay, Janvi, I will make you as a co-host and I will mute everybody. Okay. You just unmute anyone and ask them to read. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Till then, I will answer your chat. In chat, some of them are what? You just unmute anybody. Yes, Janvi.
Yes, Prabhuji. I will. Arushi, please unmute. Arushi,
You have to click on unmute.
just a minute, Prabhuji. I will unmute Arushi.
Or else I will make our Manasvi also co-host. So that she will help you. Okay. Yes, one by one.
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay, Prabhuji. Shall I unmute, Prabhuji?
Okay.
Please
Okay. Venya Prabhakar. Please unmute.
Click on unmute.
Ask to unmute. Yes, Prabhuji.
There are some chats. I am just typing their answers. Prabhuji, send me key. Who has asked? The Aarti has asked. Ashvika.
Please unmute. I'm asking.
What happened? Why you people are not reading? Vanya Prabhakar, unmute yourself and read.
Venya Prabhakar,
You have to click on unmute.
Yes.
Yes, Vanya Prabhakar, read.
Yeah, Venya Prabhakar, please read. Okay.
Venya Prabhakar.
Avajanti ma.
Mudha.
Mudha.
Manusi.
First you read Manasvi so that or else Janvi, then others will read. Adya, you asked one doubt. I am just typing the doubt of the Adya. Okay.
Yes.
Read.
Read, Venya.
Yo, you are unable to get. Janvi, what you have to do? Avajananti mamudha. Now you read Venya Prabhakar.
Avajanti mamudha.
Second line, now you read Janvi and
Manushantanum Ashridam.
Manushatam Ashridam.
Parambhavam Ajananto.
Parambhava Ajananto.
Mambhuda Maheshwaram.
Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram.
Yes, very good. Now, Adya,
yes.
Please unmute.
Yes, Adya. Okay. Shall I ask? Okay.
Yes,
I've asked from my side. Ajya Mahad.
Avajananti
Mamudha.
Yes.
Mahudha.
Manushintanum Ashridam.
Astunum. Parambhavam Ajananto.
Yes.
Yes, Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram.
Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Hasvika, you didn't say anything. Shall I unmute?
Yes. Asvika, please unmute yourself.
Avajananti Mamuda Manushim Tanunashritam
param bhavam ajyanto mambuta maheshwaram. Very nice recitation, Hasvika. Very nice.
Now, Achyuta,
Yes, Achyuta. 1 minute.
please unmute.
Click on unmute so that they can read. Huh?
Please.
I am typing the questions of Adya and others. Just they have asked in. I am typing.
Yes.
Anjavanti mam mutta manasmi tan
Manushim.
Manushim Tanu Ashritam.
Tanu Ashrita.
Yes.
Bhavanam Anjayato Mam
Ajananto.
Ajnanto.
Mambuta Maheshwaram.
Yes, nice. Yeah, you have to practice. Otherwise, it's good.
Now, Adya.
Yes, yes. Ask to unmute.
Just a minute.
I already did it.
Okay.
Adya, please
I
unmute.
already did the sloka.
Okay, then lower your hand, please.
Lower your hand.
Oh, because my hand is up.
Those who have done, lower your hands, okay?
I am also doing that. I am lowering the hand while unmuting also.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Next,
I became almost, I gave the answers in the chat. Now I became free. Yes, Mokshit, unmute. Somebody unmute Mokshit. Read,
Yes.
start reading.
yes, Moksha.
Avajanti mamuda manushim tanum ashridam param bhavam ajannanto mama bhuta maheshwaram.
Excellent. Can someone unmute Sanskriti?
Okay. Done.
Sanskriti, are you there now or not?
Sanskriti, please unmute if you are there.
Okay, no, she is not there. Can someone unmute Arushi?
Arushi.
Gopal Devi, Arushi.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Just a minute.
Prabhuji,
What happened? Where are you? Who is reading now?
Prabhuji, Sanskriti मापसे कर.
Read.
Avajananti mamudha
Mamuda. Yes.
Okay.
Simtanum ashritam parambhavam ajananto manbhuta maheshwaram.
Very nice.
Excellent. Okay, Arushi, Gopal Devi, what happened? Why did not nobody is unmuting her?
I'm unmuting, Prabhuji. Now she has unmuted.
Jananti mamudha manushim tanu ashritam param bhavam ajanto mama bhuta maheshwaram.
Excellent. Excellent. Without any mistake, you read.
Yes.
Big Hari bol to
Very
you. Very nice. Who is there? Just now I unmuted someone where she want, I don't know. Bhumi Prakash Pujari, you want to read? Read.
Yes, Prabhuji.
She has also raised the hand now.
Yes.
Ava ajananti mamadhu man ashim
See, wait. I will help. See, always, everybody, you, those who are in the class, you remember, if there is A, there is minus on A, you have to drag. Avajananti. Avajananti, like that.
Yes.
Again, mam, M-A-M, mam. Here we have to drag. And this S is somewhat different. Then it will become Sha. It will become Sha. Manushim tanum ashritam. Avajananti mamudha. Read. Bhumi.
Avajananti mamaduha
Manushim tanumashritam.
Manushyanam ashritam param bhavam ajanatu
Mama bhuta.
mama bhuta mahishwaram.
Haribol. Excellent. See, you have Bhumi. If you read this shloka for 5 times, 10 times, definitely you will be perfect. So simple. Sanskrit is not very tough. It is very easy. When Manasvi is reading, when our Dhanya is reading, Janvi is reading, that Mokshit is reading, Dishan Srinivasan is also excellently reading. When they are reading, why you don't? Because there is we people are lacking practice. Now I am just going to the next important shloka of ninth chapter. Wait, I will just do one thing. I will satatam kirta yanto amam yatasta. Yeah, see what I will do. 9.14. This is one of the easy shloka. You just unmute all so that everybody can chant along with us. And then again we will mute all. Can someone unmute all? Yes. Satatam kirtayanto mam.
Satatam kirayanto mam.
Excellent. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Yes. Now second line. Yatantascha drudha vrata. Excellent. Yatantascha drudha vrataha. Excellent. Third line. Namasyantascha mam bhaktya. Once again. Yes, once again. Namasyantascha mam bhaktya. Nitya yukta upasate. Nitya yukta upasate. See,
Can I
entire
read?
sloka, how I am
Can I
reading?
read?
Yes, you can read. Yes, wait.
Satatam kiriyanto mam yatanascha drida
Wait.
vritaha namasyantascha mam bhaktya nitya yukta upasate.
Excellent, Dishan. Excellent, everyone. You just mute all so that we can unmute here one.
Prabhuji, okay. And muted everyone, Prabhuji. 1 minute. Janvi.
Also got muted, no issues. See, I will read entire shloka. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dhrida vrataha. Whenever the H is at the end, you have to say ha. Vrataha. Namasyantascha mam bhaktya. Nitya yukta upasate. This is how you have to drag. Okay. See, we will see how this Manasvi and Janvi will read now. Yes, and then again I will unmute others.
Yes, Prabhuji. I have unmute Pa Akshara Prasad.
First you read.
Sattatam kritayanto mam yatantas chadrada vrataha namasyantas chamam bhaktya nitya yokta apaste.
Excellent. It is upasate. Excellent. See, Akshara. See, wait. When Dishan is reading, when the Janvi is reading, when Chetan Singh is reading, what you have to do, even though you are in mute, Others, what you have to do when Akshara is reading, they have to practice the sloka. Then only you can become perfect. Okay, simply watching others are no, Prabhuji has not called my name, I will see here and there. No, you should not do like that. You should also practice the sloka. Okay, Akshara, just practice. Hare Krishna, lower your hand so that they can. Yes, Dishan also got the opportunity. Dishan, lower your hand. And
Radhika, please unmute yourself. Just a minute.
Jaslyn, unmute yourself. She is from Kurukshetra. You all know Kurukshetra. Just our Jaslyn is from Kurukshetra.
Where the Mahabharata.
Yes, very excellent place. She is by God bless. She is there.
Yes, it's amazing.
At that place only our Krishna actually he was there for so many days. Big Hari bol to you, Jaslyn. Read.
Jaslyn, please read.
Nityayukta upasate.
Excellent, Jaslyn. Excellent.
Yes, it's